In baseball, Nebraska swept the weekend series against Ohio State by a total of 3 runs in 3 games. The Buckeyes led in each game but couldn't get it done late in the innings. 2 of the losses were walk-offs. Coming off the tough losses, Ohio State returned home and defeated Eastern Michigan 8-1. Freshman Zach Farmer pitched a career-high 7 innings during the game. He now has a .84 ERA. Ohio State couldn't hold their home momentum and lost to in-state opponent Dayton this week 8-5. The Buckeyes started pitcher Trace Dempsey against the Flyers and weren't able to get a solid start. Dayton got 200 runs off Dempsey in the first inning. The Buckeyes have a weekend series at home against Penn State. In women's softball, the Buckeyes lost the weekend series to Michigan, dropping the first game against the number 5 ranked Wolverines 1-0. Michigan's only run came in the top of the first inning. In the second game, the Buckeyes held Michigan scoreless in the first 3 innings, but gave up 3 runs in the fourth and 7 in the fifth to ultimately lose 10-0. In the final game of the series, the Buckeyes managed to get a run, but couldn't get more than that, losing 9-1. The Buckeyes brought their play back home for games against Ohio University and swept the doubleheader. In the first game, junior Olivia O'Reilly pitched a complete game shutout in the 6-0 win. The second game win came more suspenseful in extra innings as the Buckeyes beat the Bobcats in the 8th inning 10-9. Senior Evelyn Correa was able to help the Buckeyes in the game as she hit a grand slam with 2 outs in the bottom of the 7th to tie the game. The Buckeyes will host Purdue this weekend. After earning an NCAA record for most consecutive home wins, the Ohio State men's tennis team was able to defeat in-conference opponents Minnesota 5-2. But as the Buckeyes traveled to Lexington to take on Kentucky, their streak of wins ended as the Wildcats beat the Buckeyes 4-1. They take on Tulsa and Purdue this weekend. The football team held their annual Student Appreciation Day last week. Nearly 2,500 students attended to watch practice, see the fastest student semifinals race, and take pictures with the players and coaches. The Buckeyes will play their spring game this Saturday in the Shoe after the Ohio State men's lacrosse team faces Michigan at 11 a.m. For all your spring sports news, make sure to check out thelantern.com and follow Lantern Sports on Twitter. Reporting for the Lantern, I'm Jordan Elwood.